closest partner and ally, their closest friend. At the same time, they're talking about working positively with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator. Make that make sense. Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight. Not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake. At the moment, the U.S. tariffs came into effect in the early hours of this morning, and so did the Canadian response. Canada will be implementing 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods, starting with tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods immediately, and tariffs on the remaining $125 billion of American products in 21 days' time. Our tariffs will remain in place until the U.S. tariffs are withdrawn, and not a moment sooner. And should these tariffs not cease, we are in active and ongoing discussions with provinces and territories to pursue several non-tariff measures. Measures which will demonstrate that there are no winners in a trade war. Now, just like I did a month ago, I want to speak first directly to the American people. We don't want this. We want to work with you as a friend and ally.
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakudash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Aki, and pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Your brother, I'm back at you with another lesson more to define. And this one here is, all these nations will become mad at Babylon. All these nations, as the scriptures say, they would turn against her round about, due to her actions, and she is a covenant breaker. These nations is about to see the who she truly is. And that's it, we know prophecy. The weak saying they are strong, so no more they're gonna take that chokehold from the beast, right? They're gonna start to retaliate as the prophecy says. So let's read a bit in the article. We just read a little something at the response of Canada, China, and Canada immediately retaliate against Trump's tariff. Mexico is next. President D. Trump blanket 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada took effect on Tuesday, which it was extended till our next month, I believe. An extraordinary action aimed to bring America's top trading partner to heel. Let's say what? Top trading partners to heel. But it threatens to weaken the Northern American economy, including that of the United States, at a time of significant stress for inflation-weary consumers. But I ain't going to read too much on it, so let's go straight in these scriptures. Obadiah 1:7, it says, all the men of thy confederacy. Babylon has just left NATO. The NATO alliance, they just, left. Let's say, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, because they are allies. They are allies and whatnot. There is none understanding in him. Right? Shall not I in the day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom? Because it's a full setup, you know. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, that whole Dodge program. It's gonna be a great fall because they actually make an enemy of themselves, which is prophecy and understanding out of the Mount of Esau, right? They don't know that they basically biting their own selves, because as the Lord say, you know, um, in the book of Matthew, chapter in Luke, the account in Luke 11:18, verse 17. It say, but he know their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. So this is what is going on, because Canada, they are allies to Babylon. You know, America, they do many trades and whatnot. So basically, he putting sanctions and causing up this stir up and uproar and retaliation and these things. It's obvious that these nations is not gonna take it lightly, and you're making more or less an enemy of your own friends, of your own, you know, organization, your own body, you know. Let's see, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Same thing with the old Rome, the ancient Roman Empire, right? Let's say, and a house divided against a house falleth, and a house divided against a house falleth. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Because ye say that I cast out devils through Beelzebub, but the point being said, you know, if they warring against each other, and this empire evolves around them, and they doing trades and whatnot with each other to uplift and upkeep, you know, their economies, right? It's obvious the economy will soon fall, as with California, you know. You wanna crack down daily upon California, but California, you know, they ain't gonna be a next state of America. They already retaliating and going against the beast, against Babylon, right? Because that is what the Lord is putting upon the spirit of these nations, you know. As the scripture said, the Lord mustered the host of the battle. Also Proverbs 21 and 1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will, whithersoever he will. So the Lord is basically stirring up all of this for this man's kingdom to fall. Let's get here. Look at Jeremiah chapter 50 and 1. The point. 51 and 63 out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And we know this is the Lord working through with the angels on the left hand side, setting up this whole, this whole war, right? Just to gather the nations together for that war, World War II. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nation was drunken because therefore the nations are mad. Where these nations set up now? These nations set up at the base, having that chokehold upon them. They're starting to hit away the beast hand now. Babylon is suddenly fall and destroyed her for a balm for her pain is so she may be healed. You would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, so these nations already seen what is Babylon face, what they are about, and they're not standing firm, right? Because times here the week in Book of Joel. No longer they're gonna take be taken bullied. Joel 3 and then beat your plowshares into swords and your spoonings into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Right? Yeah. Let's get Jeremiah 50 and verse 9. For lo, I raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her, and then shall she be taken. The arrow shall be as of a mighty escape, and none shall return in vain. Right? Yeah. That is the purpose for Babylon, right? But basically, the city at Edom, right? Revelation, because this is just straight to the point, Revelation 17 and 15. And he said unto me, this verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall heed the whore. Yeah, the whole European Union, the NATO, those alliance, they're gonna, well, mainly, it's actually NATO I'm speaking of, which we know that they are, expanded into many other nations joining onto her. So it's not 10 anymore, but regardless, it's these nations, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahweh Hashem Yeshua had put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua shall be fulfilled. Hopefully this was edifying. Double honor to the elders, the apostles, our great millstone. Salutation until the next one. Shalom.